Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Vasco, and I am dedicating this video to explain why I will be voting for Donald Trump, but how I will be voting for Donald Trump grudgingly so, because I don't see him particularly as a particularly upstanding moral force. I do see him as a law and order president that he says that he is, and that I believe that he is, because what has happened between the two parties is that the Republican Party is now representing the law in this country. They're trying to enforce the law, whereas the Democrats are purporting to represent morality. Now, something that you should understand about morality is that it is necessary. Not only is it necessary, but only a religious standard can accurately bring this to people. Because otherwise it's just your opinion versus my opinion versus everyone else's opinion, and that's why people have discounted it so much as something that's private, so it doesn't have to be addressed. Okay, that is the reality in this country. Everybody has their own particular religious standard. The minimum that needs to happen is that law and order is enforced, and that is what Donald Trump represents, and that's why I'm voting for him. With the thing about law is everything that is legal is moral, but not everything that is moral is legal, in the sense that in the realm of morality, when something becomes accepted by the majority of people or a good portion of the people, that is usually legislated because in order to establish comfort and peace between people, we have laws. And if you think about it this way, with the Democrats, they're thinking morally, which is basically they're thinking, what should we do? What should we do about immigration? What should we do about COVID, for example? Which are great questions, but they're not really something that you can legislate. So, with this whole COVID thing, we've seen what the terrible consequences of legislating based on private morality, which is that they make you wear a mask. They legislate the fact you wear a mask because that's what they would do, so you have to do too. And why you can never do enough to help prevent COVID, so we're going to legislate everything. Morality is not to be legislated like they're trying to do. That is why the Democrats come off as so corrupt, because they purport to be a moral voice for your soul, essentially. They want to be an authority over your personal moral standard. That's why they are corrupt. That's why they're always virtue signaling. That's why they're always race baiting. You should be nice to people, so we're going to legislate it. Okay? But what President Trump and the Republicans represent is something a lot better. They represent, as far as in a political party, a platform for a political party, they represent those things which we have in common. We are going to enforce those laws that we have in common. This is the bare minimum that should be enforced. This is the bare minimum that has to be guaranteed, according to St. Thomas Aquinas and a lot of other great thinkers. It's the minimum necessary. So you look at Donald Trump as a person, yeah, there's much to be desired there. He's this hard-boiled New York cutthroat businessman. Fine. That he can work on his moral authority on his own time, or work on his morality in his own time. That's not my business necessarily. What I have to worry about is, what do we have in common? That's the law. And that's what he's guaranteeing. So, a lot of the Democrats have lost a lot of credibility and support because of this concept, because they're trying to enforce everyone's morality for them. That's why I think they'll lose this election. That's why I think they'll lose in the end. And that's why I think the Republicans the conservative side will consolidate their forces under nationalist principles, nationalism, which some people take it as a bad word. Maybe it is as an ism, but essentially they want respect for their country. They want respect for our laws. They want America first, you know. And I have no problem with that. I think that's necessary myself. That's why I'll be voting for Donald Trump. So a lot of deeper issues here, a lot of deeper questions, but essentially that is the prime concern. This separation between morality and law, which they should go hand in hand. We should not have this two-party system that's become schizophrenic like it is. Like it's a total identity crisis, and it's very harmful for our society, our country. And so this is my thoughts on this. I'm going to have probably more videos just to start discharging my mind in regards to other things that are going on now. But thanks for joining, and hope you will stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.